Yeah.
Well, Paul on my Twitter says nothing wrong with Nicola Sturgeon. There's nothing right with her either, Paul. I don't think anyway, but c'est la vie. You're more than welcome to come on and debate Nicola Sturgeon, Paul. 0141 416 1888. Right, GWG, what were you saying?
Yeah, get them on.
What were you saying anyway?
That's what I was saying. Celtic had a cup that they won by beating Rangers way back, and it was kept under lock and key for over 20 years.
And what was it?
Anybody out there know what the cup was?
The Royal Scheissler Exhibition Cup.
No, I'll leave that one with you. It was the Glasgow Cup, eh?
Was it the Irish
Great.
Republican? I don't know. What was it? Tell me.
Well, I'll leave that. Somebody will come on tomorrow and tell us what it is tomorrow. Put it that way. And here's another one. No. Here's another one. Here's another one. Listen to this. Listen, this is a more serious one. This is a more serious one. Come back to the SFA. At that time, it was SFL. They called themselves, the Scottish Football League. Who was the first player to receive a ban from the old SFL stroke SFA? The first player ever to receive a ban from them, and what was his crime, and what was his punishment?
Jimmy Lawwell was the first person to receive a ban from Glasgow Radio Online for refusing to go back to the previous question.
I want punters out there to think about it and come back with their answers.
I want to know, but I can't be put on hold with this. You'll do my nothing for the next 5 seconds.
That's what I'm there for. Celtic Dreams, ask GWG if he's going to vote yes or no in 2014. Yeah.
Shite at the moon. We're not going to vote anything. Nobody's voting.
Celtic Dreams. I don't give a fuck. I don't live up there. It's all you poor fuckers up there that's got to suffer the consequences if you let that little fucking megalomaniac in. Once he gets in, you won't get him fucking out so easy.
But listen, people turn round, right, and say, oh, but Alex Salmond and the SNP, they're different, but a vote for the yes is not a vote for SNP or Alex Salmond. But how would you address that one then? What are you saying to that one?
What do you say about that? What? About voting them in?
No, when people say, look, a vote for the yes is not a vote. A vote for a yes in the election next year is not a vote for SNP.
Then they'll reap the fucking whirlwind, mate.
Why? What whirlwind will they reap?
They will reap the fucking whirlwind because Salmon and his fucking lot have no friends of fucking Catholics, Irish, or Celtic Football Club.
Why would you ever say that?
They will pander. They will pander to the fucking majority, which is their side.
Would you say that this is only what we've seen so far with the criminalisation of Celtic fans, the demonisation of singing the Roll of Honour, the demonisation of being Irishness, the demonisation where they can't even pick up the anti-Irish, anti-Catholic bigotry that exists? Can I ask you, do you think there should be an equivalent of a McPherson report done into Scottish society on the hatred against the Catholic or the Irish minority? Would you say there's a McPherson report it should be called for to get into the institutionalised racism, anti-Irish racism that exists in Scotland? You think we should have our own McPherson report?
What's an Archie McPherson report? It make no fucking difference whatsoever. It make no difference whatsoever what report went in there, because first of all it's got to go through the fucking Masonic fucking lodge.
Fuck 'em. But what I'm saying is, right, see down there, right, now they've still got problems, and they've still got racism, and huge problems in parts of London, maybe in the Metropolitan Police, right, and maybe a black boy could be killed in the exact way as Stephen Morrison. They'll no find their killers for years. But what I'm saying, right, is that at least, right, with a thing like the McPherson report, it can be identified that they've got institutionalised racism. The stage that we're at here in Scotland is that everything is brushed under the carpet. And it's time that it was addressed and brought to the fore, because although it took 80 years for Rangers to sign a Catholic, and it took over 140 years for them to sign an Irish Catholic, there still is anti-Irish racism in this part of the world. And what are they going to do about it?
What question you want the answer first, Tommy? The English question.
Just hit them all out. Start with whatever you want.
The English question is, yeah, there's nutters in England, yeah, there's nutters in London, there's nutters all over the fucking world, mate. But the thing about living down here, we don't know the fucking word sectarianism. We don't have it rammed down our throats every fucking day, 7 days a week, by the media. I brought my kids down here in 1975, and they couldn't tell you what fucking sectarianism is. The difference with being in Scotland, in particular the west coast of Glasgow area of Scotland, is it's inbred into you. That's what it is. You either like it or fucking lump it. And as far as reports go, making a report, where have you been, Tommy, all your life? The only time governments have inquiries and reports and committees and recommendations is like 25 fucking years after the people that was responsible have either died or been unfit to fucking appear in front of a committee to give evidence. Savile, Hillsborough. Bloody Sunday.
Angry
Can I come on?
My sound. What is the matter with my sound? Can you not hear me? Is that better now? Right, it's
I
because...
can hear you, yeah.
I know. It's because... Right, that must be better now. Surely that's better now. I've got the mic right up at my mouth here. Surely we're good to go here. You must be hearing me now. For feck's sake. Tell me you can hear me. Tell me it's not too muffled.
British Society.
What about
Are you
British
there?
Society? I am here. Aye.
British Society is centred around finding the culprits of misdeeds, wrong deeds, 20, 30 years after the event. Always has been, always will be, mate. In Scotland, they're a little bit more blatant. They don't give a fuck. They'll bring it out now.
You there?
Yeah.
Hold on, right. So wait a minute, right. Microphone, H1, speakers, H1. Right, save there. 1 2 1 2 1 2. House 2 Walmart. That's perfect, right. So, is that better now? Everybody, use moaning people. Moaning minis out there. Right, speak.
Yeah.
Right, crack on then.
I'm speaking.
I'm speaking too. Everybody tell me, is it clear now? Can you hear me clear now? Fuck's sake. Right, what are you saying about it? Come on.
Well, I've already said it.
Well, say it again then. Why don't you like the thought of Scotland being independent?
Well, number one, who's going to pay the fucking gyros? Because you ain't got nothing up there.
Oil? They would say that oil is here.
You don't own the oil up there. The fucking French, the Dutch, the Norwegians, the Americans, the Germans, they own all the oil, mate.
So how does England survive then?
Maggie fucking sold it off. So all our pals, same as she did with the energy. Every fucking kilowatt of energy you use, mate, you're paying a German company, a French company, a Dutch company, or an American company for it. That's how it's so fucking dear. That's how it's so fucking expensive.
But how's that
The Royal Mail just been privatised. You're going to be paying £1.50 for a fucking letters pretty soon. And it'll be owned by the Americans. Scotland's got nothing.
Well, if Scotland's got nothing, then England's got nothing either.
Well, England's got fuck all either. All they've got is insurance.
What insurance?
Well, I've said it to you before. Just turn your television on at any time of the day or night, and what do you get?
A pile of pish.
What do you get on your TV at any hour of the day and night?
Radiation.
Bookmakers, bankers, moneylenders, and fucking insurance salesmen.
I've never seen that in my puff.
That's
What TV
You've
you
never
watching?
seen it.
What TV you watching?
Any channel at all, mate. All channels on fucking Sky or whatever. That's what you'll get. Bookies, bankers, moneylenders, and insurance fucking salesmen.
What are you talking about, the adverts?
That's what Maggie done for fucking Britain.
And so what's your point, caller?
Well, you asked me what does England have? I've just told you.
Well, then Scotland's got that as well. You said Scotland's got nothing. And I said the oil, and you said it's no...
Is that not the same thing?
Well then, so what's the difference then if Scotland is independent for Britain or England? What's the difference?
Well, the difference being is England going to pay for Scotland's way in life?
But has Scotland not been paying for England's way in life?
You have to chance that one, mate.
Well, if the oil sits off of Scotland, then rightfully so. If Scotland was to say we want to take the rent from these Dutch, Swedish thingway companies, then at least Scotland would benefit for that oil, and England wouldn't they? So then it'd be a case of it'd be Scottish oil, even although it might be a minuscule amount that they'll have to do, it still belongs to Scotland then, wouldn't it?
Hold on a minute. All that oil rights was fucking sold off, mate.
But hold on, you just after saying...
All the oil rights have been sold off years and fucking years ago.
I know, for a minuscule amount.
How Salmon's going to get the oil rights back? He would need to go to fucking war.
Listen.